What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the stoop. Sorry I've been away for a minute. I've been getting money, grinding, just taking this is a day off, so I'm sitting here early. This kind of early if you can't tell. It's early this morning, so I figured I'd come up and knock this out real quick. So anyway, we're gonna get right to it. First of all, thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to all the people that have commented, liked, subscribed. Um, Always appreciate it. Thank you. So I did a video some time ago called Loosely Speaking, and this is an update video. And it's gonna be kind of short. I did a video, just putting it out there to a couple of people that maybe in their panties about something I did. And I reached out. I even put it up here, so it's to be transparent. Put it up here, saying my bad. Let's do something. Let's collab. Let's do something. Let's get together, because the chemistry that we had, when they did they shit it was aight. It was dope. I mean, I still go back and check it out, and it's dope. So I did that, and to this date, nothing. No comment, no response, no nothing. So, being on my petty shit, it is what it is. I did my due diligence. I did my part. So it's whatever. Fuck y'all. The shit died. It's dead. And I'm still doing this shit. Thank you for the giving me the spark to get up here and turn the camera on and do this. I thank y'all for that. That's it. But it's like my brother said, why you trying to put people on, why you trying to put people on, they, when they shit dead, it's like adding dead weight. So, I did what I could do, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. So, stay in your panties. It is what it is. Anyway, moving on. Get off of that. So, yesterday, I had the esteemed pleasure, on a more positive note. Yesterday, I had the esteemed pleasure of doing, taking the time out to have some daddy-daughter time. Shout out to my baby girl, Kosia, who went with me to the range yesterday. No, I don't have no footage, because everything don't need to be on the camera. Everything don't need to be on Front Street. Everything don't need to be recorded for likes and views. When me and my daughter, when we get together and we do stuff like the range, because we both enjoy it, it's for multiple reasons. Reason number one, I don't care how old your children are, you're never too old to do stuff with them. Call it bonding, call it whatever you want to call it, but you're never too old to do stuff with your kids. I don't care if they're 8 or 80. You're never too old. So, because it's something she and I enjoy, when we have time, we go. And yesterday was a good day. The other thing is, and I thought about this also, is, again, no matter how old your children are, always be teaching them something. Teach your kids something. Your kids should not just know the latest dance steps or the latest whatever, or what's trending or what's fashionable. Teach your kids something that's going to take them into their adult lives, whether it be fixing a car, maintaining a house, financial responsibility. Teach them something that when they get older, they will always take with them. One of the reasons why I wanted my daughter to take up shooting, I guess you can call it, is because as a black female, I want her to be able to protect herself. You never know. God forbid it ever happens, but at least I have the comfort of knowing that she'll be able to protect herself. Now, my daughter ain't no slouch, mind you. You know, she ain't no slouch. But it's that extra little bit of comfort that I take to know that when she has that weapon in her hand, she knows what to do with it, and that she's not going to be easily manipulated into, you know, just picking up a weapon, picking up a gun and not knowing what to do with it, or seeing a gun and not knowing what to do with it, or things of that nature. And you know, she took a liking to it, which shocked me, but it was dope to stare. It's dope still to watch her shoot, because she's really good. I don't tell her this to her face, because I don't want her to get, you know, excited and lose her focus, but she's actually pretty good. And that is the comfort I get. I'm good with her, you know, being able to protect herself. I taught her everything that I possibly could teach her about guns and gun safety and everything I can think of, and everything I looked up, I shared it with her. So we had a good time yesterday. We had a little short competition, small competition between us, and yeah, she got me. She had the better. Her targets look better than mine, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking that L. Because at the end of the day, we both enjoyed ourselves. We both had a good time. But the purpose of what I'm saying is even at her age, I still push her to, you know, to do better and give her the best advice I could possibly give her, and let her make her own decisions and mistakes and choose her own path. And if she has any questions, I just give her the best advice I could possibly give her, and hope that she, you know, can use it to her advantage. Because as a parent, and I've said this before, as a parent, whether we know it or not, we have the keys. We are the answer sheet. We are the open book. Okay? We have to get our children to understand that if there's anything you need to know, you can come to your parent or your grandparent. Some people don't have their, you know, they don't have their parents in their lives, or never have, and that's unfortunate. But this is where that OG status comes in, because there's somebody, whether it's within your family, who you work with, or just somebody you can go to and just pick their brain. Just even at an older, even if you're an older individual, you don't have to be a young person to learn from somebody who's been there, done that, who's experienced some things. Now, the flip side of that is you got to be mindful enough to know good information and bad information, because there are some people out here that just, they're older because ain't nobody checked them. Let's keep it funky. They're just older because ain't nobody checked them. They're just as bad as some of these young people, which is unfortunate. That you could be in your 40s, 50s, and you still act like you're 20. That's not a good look. okay? There's a saying in the Bible, as a child, I thought as a child and behaved as a child. But when I became an adult, I put away childish things. It's not to say you can't enjoy some of the things that a younger person enjoys. It's just saying that your mindset has to be different. It just has to be different. You have to think different and move different. And if a young person comes to you and wants to, get some insight on something, you should be willing to share. You know, don't share, don't give unasked advice. If they don't ask, then don't volunteer, because then you're gonna sound like, oh, here you go. You know, let them come to you, and always be ready and open to share. And I'm like this with anybody that come ask me something. I take every question that somebody asks me, I don't care what it is, I take it very serious, and I give them the best advice and the best answer I could possibly give, because you don't want to give bad advice and bad intel and then they don't fuck with you no more. I do that, and yeah, you do that, and ain't nobody gonna want to talk to you no more. So I don't care what question it is. I give the best answer and the best advice I could possibly give, and hope that it takes them far. So I say this to all of you, to everyone who has children. Continue to teach your children. Continue to teach them. You're never too old to learn, especially when they're young. Get them when they're young, when their minds are like sponges. Now is the time to put a book in their hand. Now is the time to, get them to explore different things, get them to learn different things. Now is the time. When they're older and they've already, got it in their head of what they're gonna do, what they're not gonna do, it's not too late, but it just becomes more difficult. When my daughter was young, every book I could possibly get my hands on, I stuck it in her face. And I want to say that it benefited her, because when she was a beast in school. She was a beast in school, and never had a problem after that. And when she became an adult, that's when, well, that's another story. But anyway, because all children ain't perfect. No one's perfect. So I say that to say this. I enjoyed my time with my kid. I always do, and I look forward to doing it again. Wear shoes. Inside joke. But continue to teach your kids, y'all. And you'll see the fruits of your labor, because you can take pride and take pleasure and joy in saying, yeah, I taught her that. She gets that from me. And I that's the same joy I take when my kid hits the bullseye more than me. Yeah, I taught you that. So on that note, want to end it. Want to end this video on a positive note. I was feeling petty this morning, but ain't no sense in staying there. I said what I said. Anybody got a problem with it, see me. I ain't hard to find. I'm 6'4", 250. I am not hard to find. I'm not hiding. So on that note, I want to, again, thank everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, all that shit. And the comments, if you leave them, cool. If not, it's whatever. And we'll see you in the next one.